Hey everyone. Okay, so I've had some requests for this one. You want a Boolean. You want to see how we can either cut away or merge pieces together, like already sticking. Let's take a look. Let's just do it. Okay. So let's go ahead and start off with a couple of assets. Spheres are fun. Spheres are very cool. But let's get a little funky with it. We're going to get offset and weird because this is also going to demonstrate some dangers of using this that just require you to do more additional work. So we're going to cover that too. So first, let's just go with this. Let's say I want this guy to remove the shape of this guy. Okay. So first, what you want to think about is what the word Boolean means. It means true or false, on or off. Okay. And in this case, what we're saying is we want this to be true and this shape to be false and kind of cut into it, right? And there's no in between. Boolean can also be maybe thought of as binary in terms of information, but we don't need to get in the weeds of that. But let's just start off by understanding that this means like a light switch, okay? So let's say that we want this to remain and this to be cut out of that shape. And like getting in here and individually cutting this might be really, really kind of time consuming, maybe a little scary to think about. So we've got a tool that'll do that for us. So firstly, we need to talk about the order in which you select the objects, okay? First, select your main object, the one that is the thing you care about. And then select the object you want the Boolean to apply the Boolean as. Okay, so this is like the output, this is the input. Now, where you can find Boolean, you can go to Mesh, click Boolean, or like at least open the Boolean here, and you can see now we have a few different options. Union does what it looks like. Same thing with intersection, but let's talk about difference because this is the one that we'll probably be using the most. We'll do all of them, but let's start with this one. So let's talk difference. Whoop. And now we have a cut. Beautiful cut, I might add. If we look at this, oh, that's nice. But we know, because we are talented artists, that we have some and gone problems here. So that means that we'll have to at least go in here to solve for this by connecting with some cuts, or at the minimum, maybe moving some welding over. Now, I can cover that in a different short, but for now, this is the danger of doing a Boolean willy-nilly without thinking. Right? So there's probably better applications for that will at least keep some of that more aligned, but beware that pitfall. Okay, so let's undo, and now we're going to do a Boolean of a merge. Okay, go to merge or union, whoop. And now this, we look inside. That geometry is now gone, and all you have is the shell. This might be kind of hard to see. I can find an edge here. Ooh. Yeah. You know what might help if I just make this all enormous? Humongous. Okay. If I go in here, you can see now that these edges are all cut out and there's no hidden geometry beneath it or underneath. And that's kind of nice. And these are merged. These are welded. But again, we have a problem too, that it did in fact also create n-gons. So you will need to be accountable for that. We have to figure out how to solve for that. And next, the final Boolean, undo, is the intersection. This is kind of cool. What it did is basically took this guy, whoop, whoop, and this guy, the other side of that guy, and make it one. That could be really handy, I think, in specific use cases. It's probably my favorite Boolean, but the one that I use the least. So this can create like a very specific shape and kind of help you like take a lot of the guesswork of what some shapes might be. Anyway, I just wanted to show you what it does. And voila, you now know how to use the Boolean.